Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Xgene and proteinX. In this tutorial video, I'll talk about IEDB database or immunoepitope database and tools. So here if you want to analyze your immunogenicity prediction for any desired sequence, then you can use this server or for this kind of immunogenicity prediction. So this is used as a this kind of MHC class 1 or MHC class 2 or T cell or B cell epitope prediction. So this is the link. So it should go for this database to this link, and also for MHC1 binding. So this one tools.iedb.org MHC-I. So first, if you want to analyze for the MHC class 1, then just click this one. So here you will get a different interface. So here already put one example for the sequence to analyze, and there are different options. Then like you need to select. So basically here the input sequence, here your desired sequence into paste here, and then you need to select from here the different allele. So here is the allele finder. So in the allele finder, so you'll get the human or mouse allele. So if you want to select for the human alleles that the desired sequence contain any kind of MHC1 or human immunogenicity prediction for that. So if you click here, there are different allele. So you need to select that which particular allele you want to analyze for immunogenicity prediction. So for example, if I want to go for this one, then submit. Basically you will get all of this, but just close that you won't do here. So but if you want to do the multiple analysis, then also you can select the different alleles. But here I just okay, so let's select this 4 only. So I want to analyze for these 4 alleles for this sequence to check the immunogenicity prediction. Okay, and here also the another option that which kind of method you want to use. So this is the different algorithm tools. So this is the latest one, and other are little backdated, but these are the updated version, these two. So this BA and this EL, these are different prediction method. So BA you will get the IC50 value, but EL you will not get the IC50 value, but you will get the different scores instead. So first I want to show the EL, the net MHC pan 4.1 EL, this algorithm tool. Okay, then select this one. So it started the run. So after getting upon it, when it finishes, then you will get the result in the same interface. But also if you want to add your email ID here, then the result will be sent to your email. It takes a bit time. Okay, so I think its analysis is done. So then you can see here the different peptide. So this peptide and these peptides are the 9 length, the each of the peptide. So all of the sequence, this sequence are cut down in small pieces of the 9 peptide long length, and then each of this peptide this algorithm, it analyzed for the immunogenicity against this allele. Okay, so now you can see there are different binding percentile and the different scores. So these are the binding percentile. Okay, so these are, so when this binding percentile score is lower, that indicating the higher immunogenicity. Okay, so when this score is the score is very high, then that indicating there is no immunogenicity. Okay, so these are in order of this kind of in order of the binding percentile. It is sorted according to the immunogenicity score. Okay, so this is how you can get. So there are different pages because I selected 4 different alleles, so there are a lot of alleles and their prediction scores are displayed here. So now I want to show the different method, that is the net MHC pen 4.1 BA. So if you go for this one and then run, it takes a bit longer time. So it's done. So now you can see there the different um, the you can see the comparison between this algorithm and the another algorithm. So here the before one, that one, there was no IC50 value, but here you can see, you can notice here that there is a IC50 value for this algorithm. You can see this one. Yeah, you see this, the IC50 value. So if you need the IC50 value, then also you need to go for this tool. So basically the IC50 value, when it is uh, less than 500 nanomolar, that indicating the higher immunogenicity. Okay, so now you can see this all of these alleles for these peptide sequences, and this for this allele, this showing the higher immunogenicity. Okay, because the IC50 value are very low, and these are less than 500 nanomolar. So this is why it indicating that the higher immunogenicity. So let's see that which sequences these are. So these are basically the spike glycoprotein, you see. So this is what, this is very immunogenic. Understand? Okay, so this is how you can predict uh, this kind of immunogenicity prediction by this database. And beside that, also here are some MHC class 2 this also available. So also you can, by clicking this one, you can also the similar process, you can get the immunogenicity score. Okay, and also there are different prediction. Also I will show some other videos that how can use the other methods, or B-cell epitope prediction and other process. So here I think this video will be helpful. If you find this video is helpful, please and please subscribe my channel. So that's all about this video.